I want to evolve into Fairglyph, possibly. Future. Or something. You look, I got 2 of these 2. And I also got this randomly. Oh, do you know what this is? No, do you know what this purple one is? Worst nature, too. Yeah, like any other nature I would have taken, bro. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. If you want to help me with the raids, go ahead. Host something and I'll join. Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I guess I'll do some gleam boosts. Why not? We got pity soon. Does the score be affected by pity, perchance? Oh, cool. Alright, we'll do that then. Where do you hunt the scorbs? No, like, where do you hunt them? Oh. Guys, my username is sun_Lando. I have money, so I guess I'll hunt on Sus Lando. Yeah, I'll hunt on Sus Lando, guys. I have money. Might as well. I'm not really too big on the scorbs. So No, like I just got paid. That's why I said that. I didn't mean it like that. Bro, I didn't mean it like that. That's Pokemac. He sent me a $1 donation. Pokemac is the one that flexes his money, not me. Pokemac hasn't. I thought Pokemac was gonna play this event. Is he not? He told me he will. Bro, no way this guy hopped on Valorant. Oh my god, it's not that good, bro. After I hop off Valorant, okay, guys? So, go on Loomian Legacy. So. I'll hunt stuff, right? Cause why not? Guys, we're gonna go for a Rainbow Wisp one. Ikazune. Yeah, pretty interesting, right? I think I could manage that, right? Can you think? Yeah, that's why we're gonna get him. Yeah, baby. Alright, yeah, let's do this shit so I could get some more shit, and then shit could go all over my face. Wait, what? Pause. Bro, I'm just saying shit because, like, my little character is talking and I think it's funny as fuck. It looks so stupid. See that shit? Like, look at that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Bro, I should have like a mad face. Yeah. Alright, guys. Pity in like 4. If I get something good, I'll give away 5,000 Robux on stream right now. Not even capping. Like, my 2 viewers I have, I'll give you guys 5,000 Robux. It has to be a
If
good
you
Gleam
do
score,
that-
okay? Because I'm already feeling it's a Gleam score.
If you do
It's gotta
that,
be Sapphire,
by the
okay?
way- Jesus Christ. Alright, if you do actually make an animation for that, I want you to make the animate
Fucking
like
Gamble
the second
Roach.
thing.
Are you fucking with me?
I don't see why you even. Okay,
Animated what? Animated what?
And when you animate your character and do the whole like anger
Yeah.
thing, I want you to make it a mixture between anger and surprise, so it kind of looks like you're either really angry and confused at somebody,
Mm-hmm.
or you're in the bathroom.
What scorp is this? I do like the remodel.
That's copper, by the way.
Oh, I do like the remodel.
I do too. Like, it's much different. Than what they usually do. Because look at, like, I'd expect things like Chompactor to have that metallic look. But I decided to do it with Scorb.
Another copper? I'm available to do raids, okay. I'll hop on now, give me these 25 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skibbity toilet! And you know what? I don't even care, we're done. Let's hop on the raid, Pablo. Pablo, my goat.
I've got 48 seconds before my boost all done, so that I can.
Thank
join
you,
in
my
raid.
friend. My fellow companion. Give me 2 seconds, I gotta get this thing.
Jesus.
Alright.
Alright.
What should I say? This game sucks ass. Luffy, shut up.
I mean, you're not wrong. But this game also
This game is so
has an
mid.
addiction factor to it.
Like, bro, this game is so mid, guys. Like holy shit. It has an addiction factor to it, and I hate it. Pretty much do nothing, but stand still.
And my
do nothing.
boost ball. Do you want me to join your
I played
ult
this
account?
game for like an hour. It's just fucking dog shit. It's the whole reason why I made this video.
Just name this video same shit, different event. And it's perfect. It's a perfect name for this.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
this whole
perfect.
stream, for the whole YouTube video.
Yeah, guys, if you
Perfect.
guys want to help me get the Rainbow Wisp ikazune, by the end of it, if I get Rainbow Wisp ikazune, I don't know where I'm going with this, but if you guys would like to help me, that'd be dope. Yeah.
I'll help your ult if you want me to.
Oh, yeah, that'll be actually great. But I have like 3 hours of like Gleam Boost. I don't know if I should like, you know, hop
With
on.
your ult, you should.
I think I got another ult. Hold on. See if they're actually playing.
Well, do you have enough PvP stuff? I can't just carry you.
You can't carry me?
Not entirely.
We're gonna be doing the ice raid, the easiest one.
I know, but I'm saying not entirely.
What does that even mean? I'm already Tracer.
I can and kinda can't.
What
I
about
need you to do
Widowmaker?
damage. But I also need you to...
What about Widowmaker?
Nah, I'm Reinhardt.
Bro. Oh wait, I died. One tapped. Bro. Chompactor, help me out, bro. I'm actually crying. Guard drone prepares to take a hit.
What the fuck Loomian did I have? Ah! 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 Brain work! I can't remember!
Yo, watch as my metal blast prepare to blast.
I remember. Alright, I got the Loomian. What's your ult's name? Suslando? Or do you have a different ult you're trying to join on? Hello?
No. Guys, no way. We're actually losing. If you're gleaming on his gloves, you can take them off and put power cuffs to win a turn with prevent tick attack. I got nothing good, man.
I think I sent your ult an invite to
Oh,
the thing.
you could invite me?
Yeah.
I thought it was... What? I don't even get the invite.
Yeah, you have to walk over the... Oh, you haven't talked to the guy yet.
Oh, my ult. My bad.
You have to do all the normal stuff too?
Oh, shit. Wait, my ult has to do all that.
Fun!
Okay, wait. I could host a normal raid and then you could... Yeah.
Join.
Alright, I'll just do like 2 of these and then... We'll put this one down and then we'll... Yeah.
What?
Perfect. You'll carry me. You'll carry me. It's okay. It's okay. Are you gonna ready up? We'll do this quick, man.
If I can... There we go.
Alright, I want to use it like Wanna first. That way we don't die. But at the same time, we have a chance to survive, so... Did you see my singing brain rot? Bop, doop, bop, bop, doo doo doo, bop, doop.
Ba-ba doobity da.
Bro, we all used to play them singing brain rots. I know we did. Oh, wait, monsters, my bad. Have you ever played Singing Monsters? I remember playing that.
I remember playing it.
Alright guys, while we're like, you know, talking here and like beating stuff. What did I just say? I just realized I'm so cooked. Why are you not like carrying me? Or you don't have a PvP team on you, do you?
Not for this.
Bro.
I have a PvP team. I just have a PvP team for specifically Nightmare. Nightmare Ice. So this is my best team that I have for it.
Bro, we're so cooked. There's no beating this. Oh wait, maybe there is.
Brother, like I said, I have other stuff.
Bro, don't tell me I got a clutch up. Why is he only going for you? No, I'm talking about the other guy, by the way, I'm playing with, not you, BD.
I know what you mean.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and
Did
mobile.
you see the new
Google
episode that South Park brought?
Explore the Game of Thrones universe.
That
on a
what?
larger
The Donald
Wow,
Trump
okay.
South Park episode?
No, I haven't, but I did hear about
I'm
it.
sure nobody expected
Crazy.
South Park Season 27 premiere to blow up quite
I
as
heard
much
kind
as
of
it
about
did,
it.
getting a very
crazy.
I heard
vocalized
that there was an
response from
episode
the President
about
of
Oh my
the
god, I
United
have to actually clutch
States.
up here.
I wonder why. So last time I
No.
updated you guys about the recent goings-on with South Park streaming troubles, a lot has happened.
wait,
Most notably,
Oh,
it's
okay, I'm
over.
just gonna rest and pray.
Obviously, the lawsuits will most likely continue for
Oh,
another
God.
while, but at this point, at the very
That's
least,
what you do.
we're getting new South Park episodes as they
Fuck.
go on in the background. It wasn't cheap to get it
You know
back
what
on
you
need?
either,
This.
as Paramount has now ended
You
their
need no
talks with
ideas.
Warner Brothers for the streaming rights to the show in favor of putting it back on Paramount Plus definitively, which has caused three things to happen.
And you definitely
Matt
need
Stone and Trey
Square
Parker are now billionaires after
On
selling
Loomian.
these rights
Yeah,
for $1.5 billion, meaning each episode of South Park for the next 5 seasons is worth a whopping $30 million. That cannot be
Here's tips
economic,
with
right?
PD.
It's pretty much given
One, if
Paramount
you're gonna do
no
this
reason to
raid,
continue
you
with
are
the special events they've been
1000%
forcing for the
going to
past
need a
few
Loomian
years.
the Square
But number
one.
3, it's allowed South Park
It will
Season 27
take
to
away
finally
all
premiere.
the
We're now Matt and Trey are at
guardrails,
threat of being at the center of
stat
another
enhancements,
lawsuit. Hooray!
and
Pretty bold, I must
just make
admit.
life
Start
so
your new
much
season
easier.
off by aiming your sights directly at the most powerful man in the country at the minute. But hey, I'm sure at this point they just have such a
Two?
fucked attitude towards anything they're making, and I respect
It really
it.
depends
But this
on what
episode has
guardrail
probably
you're
become the most
going
talked
after.
about South Park episode in
But
ages.
with Ice,
Not that previous
I
seasons haven't
personally
had their
go
one or two
no
controversies
ideas.
or
Damn,
time in
no
the
way,
spotlight.
bro.
Like when
That's
they
crazy.
shat on
I'm gonna
Lizzo
see
in
what
the
I can
last
do here.
special. But this time especially,
Try
it
to get
really
some
comes
good
off
vibes.
like Matt and Trey's way of saying they are not holding back this time.
Anyway,
This one is easily their most
You want to
controversial
give up?
in a long
No.
time.
No,
You know,
no,
when
no,
they
yes,
make
I
fun
don't.
of Harry and Meghan, it was pretty clear that they were unreasonable in their actions. There weren't many people defending them in that instance. However, here there are way more people. First of all, praising South Park for making such a brave re-entrance, putting a metaphorical
goes
target
after
on their
me.
heads for the foreseeable future. But more importantly, haters and now ex-fans coming out to rant about the show not being good for decades. That this episode was actually incredibly lazy, and only chose to make bottom-of-the-barrel jokes that have been beaten to death years
Watch.
ago.
make life
As well
so
as
much
showcasing
easier.
Matt and Trey as hypocrites. Them being called out for not making
Don't
pot shots
set up
towards
here and
previous,
just hit.
similar figures on the same scale as this premiere does. And that's because of one thing and one thing only. The topic that frequently gets South Park into trouble.
Let's do this
Scratch
shit,
that,
Pablo.
the topic that always gets everyone into trouble. Politics. That's always going to be the issue here. Talk about politics in any form, and there will always be at least 50% of people out there who hate your guts for it. But this South Park episode is so quickly spread
avoid.
around, so much so that it's called for a response from the goddamn White House, resulting in something we've never seen in the history of the series. The president vocally calling out South Park, or at least, you know, the White House on his behalf. I mean, I can't remember the last time this has happened since, like, The Simpsons in the early 90s.
To make American families a lot more like the Waltons and a lot less like the Simpsons.
So if for some reason you haven't seen the Season 27 premiere of South Park, I'll give you a quick rundown before swiftly moving on to the aftermath, because believe you...
It shows Donald Trump's penis, the South Park episode.
What?
Yeah, like
What
they're
the fuck?
like they had like some actor pretend he's Donald Trump.
me, there are
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
different angles to
It's actually
discuss.
so stupid.
And by that, I mean 3.
Yeah, but that's
Season
funny.
27's Sermon on the Mount focuses on 3 or so different stories all revolving around the same
The fact
overall
that he's
theme
only
of the
now
times we're
used
currently
that
living in, politically
on
at
you?
least. And how much the discussion
Yeah.
around wokeness has
Dang.
changed
I
since Donald
can't
Trump
believe
won the
I'm
most
not
recent
dead.
presidential election. In particular, we see Eric upset that his favorite liberal show has been cancelled after the
You wanna
Trump
know
administration cut their federal funding. It's here Cartman has finally come to
Because
realize that
Cephalop's in
woke
his
is
square
officially
one.
dead. You can say and do whatever you
He
want
would
now that
have
Trump is
+6
president.
right now.
A sizable aspect of his campaign
No.
being to criticize
Okay.
the wokeness brought on by the Biden administration. However, instead of Cartman having the reaction some would expect, being ecstatic to learn he can say or do whatever he wants,
sorry, no, he would
he's
have
actually
+2
depressed at the
ranged
idea,
attack and
because now
ranged,
that anybody can be offensive,
melee
it's taken all the
attack.
fun out of it for him. There's definitely something to say
But
about
I
this being a
squared one
stand-in for
him
Matt and Trey's own
last
attitudes.
health bar.
South Park is obviously known for pushing a lot of buttons,
now
and
I
so they're
squared
clearly
one
reflecting on
here.
their own place in all of this.
So
Oh,
he
well, that's
has
not good. No, it's terrible.
nothing to really do,
Because now I don't know
except die.
what I'm supposed to do.
Ironically, I think this attitude is quite similar to what Family Guy had to say in relation to Trump
Nice shit.
during his first presidency.
We're a cartoon. You can turn us off. You're the president. We can't
Cephalops
turn
is
you
a
off.
very-
And you're on like all the time.
Very
However, whereas that
good
episode
movie.
put such a
Turn you off. And
When
you're
it comes
on
to
like a
this
cartoon. You can.
Family Guy had to say in relation to Trump during his first presidency.
We're a cartoon.
And depending
you
on
can
which
turn
one
us
you're
off.
using
You're
it
the
on, it could be even better.
president. We can't
Oh.
turn you off.
Then I would have to do 30 more for alpha hunting, but that is a later me problem. King, can't help you right now. I'm in a raid.
And you're on like all
Already
the
so.
time.
However, whereas that episode put such a fourth wall breaking focus on it to the point of being obnoxious, I'm glad South Park instead chose to play it here for laughs. The entire second half of the story having Cartman decide he just needs to kill himself, along with Butters. Family Guy's case of this is also much worse in that it tries too
Oh.
hard to defend itself to the world, on a point nobody was making, whereas South Park instead chose to tackle it from a more internal point of view, using this to ask the question, what's the point in being offensive when being offensive is the norm? The other plot throughout the episode deals with Donald Trump directly, with him being betrayed with the Canadian flappy mouth thing South Park had only ever done with one other real person's face, Saddam Hussein. They are not very subtle in pointing out the
Oh,
parallels, pretty much
I got
calling
the
Trump
voucher.
a fascist dictator from the start.
You
Although
got the
unlike Saddam, who
Valence
was
saddle?
trapped in hell, we instead
Oh,
watch as
first
Trump parades
raid?
around the White House
Wait,
acting
that's
like
rare?
everything.
Yeah, it's like a 20% chance.
Oh. Damn.
And the Ikazune voucher's a 30.
Wait, I got the Ikazune voucher?
No. You got the Valence saddle though.
Yeah. Are they 100% in the actual nightmare?
I think so.
Alright. What's the next one we're doing?
Whatever one you want to do.
I don't know, which one did we do?
Ice.
Okay.
It'll be
We're-
easier.
We're in.
Is great and I, while threatening to sue anybody who suggests otherwise. This is based off real events. Surprisingly, not only has he had history of trying to sue Saturday Night Live for what he called biased coverage, but more recently, just this month as a matter of fact, Paramount were forced to pay Trump $16 million for an interview they had done with Kamala Harris on 60 Minutes, a moment which is referenced in the episode.
The townspeople claim that the president, who is a great man,
A great man.
great guy, we know he's probably watching, and
I want to talk more about this in a bit when discussing their reaction to the episode and how a lot of people argued Matt and Trey were hypocritical for the portrayal of the president. But the gist of it is, like a lot of
Still one of
South
my
Park's
favorite
most
things
famous
that I got
roasts,
from
there's
that
nothing
event.
really all that poignant being said here. They aren't attempting to make any kind of statement that
Christmas
goes
event.
beyond Trump is a baby who threatens to sue people who make fun of him, and also
But
has a tiny
that's just
PP.
because
The
I have
final
a
point the episode makes
thing
is
for
directed towards every side of
lava.
this: Trump, Paramount, and themselves. As Trump threatens to
Oh,
sue
wait,
South
what is
Park,
that?
bankrupting
What is
the
that
town,
rainbow is?
Jesus comes down to share his words of wisdom.
I didn't
Christmas
want to come
Galava,
back and be in the
or
school, but
Christmas
I had
Ramadan.
to because
Oh,
it was
you had
part
a
of
you got a
lawsuit.
Christmas reskin one? Rainbow is?
Yeah, I got a Rainbow Whisk reskin.
Wait, but that's not coming back, right?
No,
That's
No.
fire.
And the
it
agreement
is
with
fine.
Paramount.
Basically,
I was
it's
very
a commentary poking fun at the aftermath for this
I
Paramount
also was just
Skydance
saying
merger,
how
something I talked about in my
Skalava,
last South Park
Eruptodon,
video.
and Dexplode are all three my three favorite
Oh, they
Loomians.
don't. It doesn't. The reskin doesn't have a.
I know. I'm so pissed off. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't make sense to me either.
Bro, they literally gave Mega a Christmas Sceptile, a reskin Mega, and they can't give a fucking model reskin. Hi, Pikachu. Bro, how is this guy not dead already, bro?
Because we have to go one by one by his health. We can't go over damage.
That's so stupid. And the Nightmare Raids are just the easiest thing.
The only time we can is if he heals himself like this. In which I immediately almost kill him again.
So annoying.
And then he's going to tank. Kill me here. I switched to Cephalops. Square one. Hopefully I'm faster. And he cannot hurt anybody else ever again.
I know I got 3 vouchers. Not bad. Takes so
Now that
long.
Paramount has a new CEO, the president of Skydance, it means new decisions are going to start being made. One of those most recent decisions being to cancel The Late Show with Stephen Colbert on CBS. Owned by Paramount. The show was cancelled citing financial pressures, but there's a lot of speculation out there that this was also caused by pressures from the Trump administration, with Stephen Colbert on CBS. Owned by Paramount. The show was cancelled citing financial are going to start being yes. Owned by Paramount. The show was cancelled citing show with Stephen Colbert on CBS. Owned by Paramount. The show was cancelled citing financial pressures, but there's a lot of speculation out there that this was also caused by pressures from the Trump administration, with Stephen Colbert being one of the largest figures who regularly shits on him. I'm not even going to pretend to know anything about this fucking chunk. All I know is this whole ordeal somehow brought back our cartoon president for a brief moment, and for that I hate it. But basically, Jesus is telling the time to get a grip and realize what's going on here. They just get completely meta at this point. They do not leave anything up for interpretation. He reminds them of what's happened to Colbert now that Paramount has a new president, and why should they think they're any different? It's the goddamn president, and here they are playing with fire. Now, do I think Paramount will actually ever cancel South Park? No fucking way, they just spent $1.5 billion on that thing. What a colossal waste of money that would be. But I think it's probably the funniest part of the episode, just dropping the act at the very last minute and acknowledging what everybody has been thinking. And it really tied together Jesus' involvement here, as I thought he was easily the most underutilized aspect of the episode, especially since the rest of it felt quite familiar in terms of what South Park had covered in the past. That's what kind of stops me from loving this episode, if I'm being honest. At least not as much as everyone else
Sent you an
did.
invite.
Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it a lot and thought it was a great premiere, but generally it felt like everything it had to say was a slight rehash of something they had already done to better effect in the past. Commenting on wokeness being dead and being unsure of their place, and it all reminded me a lot of Raising the Bar. The time being at threat of bankruptcy had been done a couple times, and the whole case of the villain deciding to simply sue everyone as their only defense brought back memories of Trapped in the Closet.
Ikazune vouchers.
Scientology is just a big fat global scam.
And I'm gonna use them when I get them.
Oh, we are gonna sue you!
Or should I wait?
Not that any of this makes the episode
You're
better,
gonna do the...
but I couldn't help but feel like it was a series of older plot points stitched together in a new way.
This is not
I wonder how it'll
idea.
hold up down the line. It's definitely one of those cases where the response to the episode has been the funniest thing about it. So in regards to the response to the episode, there's three main sides to tackle this from. The people who liked it, the people who didn't, and the White House. Let's start there, as they easily had the least interesting response beyond the fact that it's the fucking president responding to a cartoon. But basically their response boils down to, lol, you're irrelevant. Probably not the best comeback less than a week after they were paid $1 billion for the show. Just like the creators of South Park, the left has no authentic or original content, which is why their popularity continues to reach record lows.
I love Roblox, but I don't have money to spend on Robux. Good thing I have Buff. With
Based
I
on
want to
Protagon
focus on
learns
this part,
Thunderstrike,
though.
I
The
don't
left's
have anything
hypocrisy
that
truly has no
would learn
end.
it.
For years they have come after South Park for what
I tried
they labeled
teaching
as
Protagon,
offense
it didn't work.
content, whatever that means. But suddenly they are praising the show? Which takes
That's
us to our
fine,
next
and
group.
he
Is
said
it a
Those who
manual?
liked the
Because I don't have
episode.
that manual.
So let's start by making one thing perfectly clear. Not everyone who likes South Park is a right-wing nutjob, and not everyone who hates South Park is some
Cosmere was a
sensitive
bad
liberal
choice.
snowflake. It's one of the most popular shows in history. They have millions of fans out there who believe millions of different things. However, saying that, you can't deny that on the outside, South Park has built a reputation for being enjoyed by conservatives and hated by liberals. No matter how untrue that statement evidently is. Really, that's the only response you can give to this. Sure, South Park has done many controversial episodes in the past. The infamous trans sports one immediately comes to mind.
Bro, I wish you
And
could
sure,
do more
there are
than 2
billions
people.
of liberals out there who very much hate South Park.
Same here.
But not only does that not hold much weight when considering how much it relies on grouping liberals as a single entity with no independent thought, but it also can be said in the exact opposite way, that there are now many Republicans who once praised South Park who have since turned on it after the episode. Do you know how often that "Minorities at My Water Park" song or the clip of Cartman using the girl's bathroom gets shared over Twitter by people completely glossing over the fact that you are not meant to think Cartman is in the right for either of these? And now do you know how much I get to see that new norm shit in my timeline? The show that directly endorses Trump and Elon Musk and was also calling itself the South Park of X. There were evidently a lot of folks out there who must have assumed the show would take a more conservative stance on Trump. I guess these people just so happen to also miss the season's worth of South Park episodes shitting on Trump. Breaking news, South Park is making fun of Donald Trump. Again. Like, why is this blowing up this time? This doesn't apply to everyone, of course. Just like I'm sure there are Republicans who hated the episode, I'm sure there were Republicans who enjoyed it, or liberals that hated it. That's not to even mention the people on either side who just thought it wasn't funny or wanted a less politically fueled premiere. It's funny how South Park has built up their reputation as providing this really biting social commentary.
Boys, I'm gonna get 100
when most all the
vouchers right
fan
now,
base
so
care about is whether or not they get to see Stan and Kyle talking to each other in the background for a split
let
second.
me go get them, and then I'm
And so if you were
Maybe
upset
all
they
at
chose
once?
to spend their premiere
Yeah,
lambasting
why not? I think 100's enough. It's
You wanna
boosted.
fight, by the way?
Yep, sorry. Alright.
You're fine. I just don't want you to get kicked out. Wait. You do know you're getting scammed by a lot, right?
No?
This is successful works we're talking about.
Successful arcs.
Or no, am I thinking of somebody else? That's Alan. I'm thinking of Alan. God.
What do you mean, Alan?
There's a dude who basically just goes around scamming people.
Sharking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds to...
Oh, sorry, dude.
You're good.
I'm like doing stuff at the same
I
time.
do see what you're doing at the same time, and I keep like forgetting myself, so it's fine. I just keep reminding myself at the same time. They're all SA.
Yeah, they are. Just getting
Wait,
rid of
they
them
all
because I don't
are?
want essays. They're not, bro. Of course not.
Hey, like, what the hell?
Alright, let's trade this shit.
We switched to Cosmere for a sack.
All right.
This guy's dumb. This Jones dumb.
Trump, something they said they were done with like a decade ago, then I'd say you're valid in that. You just can't really work on this logic of lumping everyone together.
Sleepy time.
What do I know, though? This is where the notion that Matt and
If
Trey
I
are hypocrites
release
came
everything in a
from.
box, will
The
they
fact that they're
get,
so
like, get
vicious
the
with Trump.
items?
While not giving nearly as much attention to
know.
liberal presidents from years back, most notably Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Joe Biden. This is such a dumb and easily disprovable argument, so I don't want to give it too much attention, but basically, they made plenty of jokes about Obama. They have him proclaim he's spending his last day on Earth watching a Medea movie. It's just that Obama didn't attack people as blatantly as Trump does, and so I'm sure Matt and Trey are simply trying to match what he gives out on a regular basis. They depict Hillary Clinton like this, and have made plenty of jabs at her, too. And South Park was pretty busy the entire Biden administration, doing a series of 45-minute-long specials, which I'm sure they wouldn't want to dedicate to shitting on the president. As well as it being most likely that Biden simply didn't do anything all that notable at the time of them making regular episodes. At least nothing they could think of a good enough story for. But really, the true reason South Park went after Trump so hard was for one very clear reason. A reason which was not disguised at all throughout the episode, and it's also a theme that's recurred throughout South Park's entire history. Censorship. Since its first season, South Park had been covering storylines to do with censorship. Hell, it's what the entire first movie's about. They made it clear their stance on the subject, being very open as to how they think, that being, either all of it's okay or none of it is. South Park has dealt with many groups of people attempting to censor them over the past decades, whether it be Comedy Central wanting them to avoid certain topics altogether, or extremist terrorist groups threatening their lives for showing a depiction of Muhammad. Matt and Trey have made it evident they will not hold back on anything they say, feeling as if censorship is an incredibly dangerous thing, especially when it comes to comedy. They made an entire episode making fun of Tom Cruise for something incredibly juvenile. Tom Cruise threatens to screw over Paramount if they don't pull the episode. It gets pulled, and so what happens? They make him the main villain for his own two-part special. Of course they went after Trump. He stands for everything they're against. This isn't matter trace succumbing to pressure or a bribe or
I'm going
woke,
down 1
God
HP.
forbid. It's them saying the thing they've said since day one. If you try to
Never
sue
mind.
someone because they make fun of you,
Never
then you're a loser.
mind.
You know what this whole situation reminds me of? A story called When This Exact Same Thing Happened 2 Years Ago. Worldwide Privacy Tour satirized Prince Harry and his wife Meghan 1 season ago. This episode also makes a very simple observation.
I knew even
Isn't it
with
kind
the
of funny
crit,
how
they
Harry and
wouldn't
Meghan are...
Wait, did we win?
No.
So we have to do all that again?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I should have probably like given myself a third Loomian. My bad, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to give yourself some like decent Loomians for whenever we do the Nightmare Raid, though.
Yeah, well.
You should just give yourself the decent Loomians now.
I don't have any decent Loomians to give myself right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give myself a Grimmy line in my team in the end of it. So maybe it could work better. You know?
Yeah, that'll work.
How much is a
for
box hold, by the way?
30.
Okay, good to know.
One box holds 30.
Okay.
Are doing a press tour about how
Thanks,
they
PD
want
Source, appreciate
privacy.
it.
They supposedly threatened legal action.
Bro's trying
While
to
this
flex
was later
now with that
denied, them
disc.
claiming they outright refused to watch the show while
I'm not.
also
It
calling
was
it
just-
boring, which sends a
just
conflicting
popped
message.
out.
It
I
was the
similarly
first-
saw
it
this
was the
episode
first
talk
thing
about
that
all over
came up,
social
I'm
media,
sorry.
along with their supposed reaction, and it's all because they
Not trying to flex. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, if y'all want me to, I can.
Oh.
Ow! I like my cheese drippy, bruh. This is the cheese.
I'm gonna pick the middle.
Did bro just mega evolve? What is blood doing? Guys, yes, this is Fortnite. This is like Skibbity Toilet.
Did he give you all?
I just realized I was watching a video with the desktop audio on. So if this stream gets copyrighted, it might be my fault.
I'm just gonna be like, my fault, G. I wish there was a way you can mass take.
Can't you do that? Like, can't you release all and take?
No, then it'll get rid of all the items.
You imagine I do that? Let me send this guy what he wants.
Oh my gosh. Can you fart real quick so that I can do a different move?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I messed up my move, and I'm mad at myself right now, and I wanna.
Bro, let me know when it's my turn, because you're looking at my screen anyways. There we go.
I'm just being dumb over here.
Alright, let me... There we go. Yeah, I'm not muted, don't worry. I'm not talking. Ah. Hmm? Wow. Really? So you, so what? Bugs in Loomian Legacy in the big 2025? That's actually insane. What the fuck? That's actually crazy. What? Oh, because you left. Damn. For a second, I thought this motherfucker scammed me. He told me to use the magnifying glass to check the items, and I look at the first one at the. I look at the first Vari in the box, and I'm like, "What? No item." Yeah. Click add. Oh, I don't really. Oh, there you go. No, 50. I'm waiting for the other batch. He's trying to do like 2 raids or some shit. $50. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Let me see if anything here is kind of voucher. I guess that means there's no ikazune voucher. Cool. So now we can release all. And let me change the thing here, because if we do manage to get something. Bro, what? Why do I have this? Think it's a Game Pass. Look, I got Pokemons. Look, I have Pokemons. You see this? I got Pokemons. Yeah, let me just put my Vari here in the middle of them. You see them? Did you did you see it? In between. Yeah. Talking back to you. My friend called the dude special. That's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Wait, oh my god, wait. Hold on, I have to put boost tokens on. Fuck, what am I doing? There we go. But it's paused, so let me just go to adventure, because adventure is where I have luck. I have aura. Do you have aura? Do you aura farm? Do you mog or aura farm? Alright, this first one's gonna be rainbows. Rechargeable. Okay. We didn't get a single one. That's crazy. That's insane. We didn't get a single one. Bro. What? What? What the fuck? Oh my god. My boost tokens didn't. No, I put a boost when I left the trade resort. Oh, wait. Ika takes 30 seconds? That's so stupid. What? Well, nobody told me this. Well, hurry up and give me the other 50, Obaminum. Because I feel scammed. He scammed me. Bro literally scammed me. Chat, who wants who gives Ikas for me? Give me Ikas. And I'll give 50 boost tokens. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm doing 100 boosts for 50 vouchers, Obamium, on the trade offers. But you give me normal, okay? Please. I beg you. Bro, give me the next 50 for free. Hold on, I gotta... I'm gonna do 50 boosts for 50 vouchers. On the Loomian Legacy Discord. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do that, bro. Why? Bro pities me. It's crazy, bro. I'm actually so sad right now, bro. I'm going through it. Bro. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I see it. That's kind of strange. I think it's having a spasm. Both? Question mark? Source, you got any vouchers on you? I'll take any vouchers, Source. How much vouchers you got on you? You know what? I got an idea. How about I give you a Gleam Protagon? Alright, come on, take it. I don't see why not. I mean, unless you want a Gleam Cosmere. Actually, I'll give you a Gamma and Geo. Yeah, how about that? Reskin. You don't want to reskin Gamma and Geo? It's a reskin. I mean, better than a Gleam Roamer. Do you have a Gleam Protagon? Exactly. Do you have a Gleam Dakuda? No, you don't. Go on. No. Do you have a Gleam Summer? I mean a Gleam reskin Dractus? Then take a Gleam reskin Dractus. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh. Oh my fucking. Oh yeah, he kind of got a point. I'll be right there. Oh, Bubminum, Mium. He wants me to raid with him because he has no friends to raid with. This is a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Eve B. Your point is crazy. I pity you, Obamium. I pity you, Obamium. It's okay, Obamium. What the fuck? I can't take this chat off my screen. Dude, the chat's bugged me. Dude, the Traderzord chat is bugged on me. I can't trade the fucking Pokemon. Oh, you'll take that? Okay. I'll give you a one-way trip to meet Jesus? Really? Jesus. Why would they make it waste 30 seconds of Gleam Boost? I feel like that's the stupidest decision they've ever made. They really want money, huh? Goodbye, Umbreon Poncho. Sold him today for 3,000. Been with it for 7 years, but gotta use it for bigger and better things. Buddy, I got 3,000 in 1 month from Robux. You did not need to get rid of that Umbreon. That shit could have been more expensive in the future. Why? Yeah, Lucky HD traded his fucking Umbreon Eevee Majigir. Yeah. Now I'm gonna just use this, bro, cause I honestly just want to use a voucher. Like, I'm not going cap, bro. Like, let me just get this Jimby, and this right here is gonna be the Gamma or Gleam, bro. Like, trust. Yep, I'm thinking too. Let me just go and join Obamium. Yeah, if I could even click the fucking screen. My farts smell. I will give you. Wait, my farts smell better than Charlie's. What? Uh, easy. Easy. We don't know that. It's RNG. I don't know. Yeah, that sausage's probably gonna be more worth than this shit. I'm gonna cap. I do want the Gamma one. Like, I actually genuinely liked it. Alright, Obamium, come on. Come on, Obamium. I need them 5. Where you, bro, Obamium. Obamium. Bro. Obamium. I join you and then you join me? What the fuck, bro? Make up your mind. Fuck. Why do people complain about people profiting off Rick Bronze copies when it's Pokemon and the the Rick Bronze developers were copying Pokemon and profiting off them? Do you get what I mean? You get what I'm saying there? Does that make sense? Yeah. Fuck Pokemon. Yeah, fuck Nintendo. Actually, yeah, no, Pokemon's not the bad one. It's Nintendo. Yeah, yeah, it's not Pokemon or Mario. It's just Nintendo. They're an asshole. Is rechargeable the best nature to give it? What do you think? I just care about the fact that that's a secret ability. I don't really battle. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters? It's pretty hype. Rechargeable, pure smart. Well, I'm gonna go Nimble, because Nimble looks a lot better in everything. Am I right or wrong? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, when I see Nimble, what happened? My share screen? Oh shit, wait, that's actually fire. Oh, wait, but I knew about the remodel. You didn't? Oh, yeah. You know what would be even more sick? A Gleam one. Oh, you fucking bro! You had two and you gave one to Boca back. Yes, I did. You know, how, like long that took me to get like 2 tries. That's crazy. Oh, I have two of those. Yeah, I have two gamma pattern ICs. Yeah, and then I have like 4 gamma red pattern, and then I have like a black one. I'm kidding, bro. I'm, ki- I'm kidding, bro. Bro, I'm kidding. What, bro? What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Yo, what the hell, bro? Yo, what the hell, bro? What the hell, bro? What the hell, Yelly? What the hell? Who invited this guy? No, bro, these raids are so tedious to do, bro. Yeah? Well, I hunted for a little bit and I got nothing. Bro, why did I do that? That was my bad, Jits. My bad, Jits. As I'm playing my game because I'm testing it out. Hello there. Give me a big old hug. Sorry. Did I not cook with that? Oopsie. I mean, this part 2 came out recent. Actually, I don't think yeah, it's gonna be out for a while. There's no way that the fucking Scorb event was literally that. What I'm playing right now. Was it? No, like before the update. What the fuck? It was just the raids? It was just the raids and getting art? There's no way they thought that was okay. Wow. I'm using this shit, bro. I'm like actually like using this shit, bro. Fuck. So it shows the alpha when when you get it and shit. Man. Ooh, wait, what is that? A lone wolf Vari. Does that happen to have an item? No. Get the fuck out. Alright, I got someone giving me. He's gonna give me more. Let me just go to. There's no way this channel's fucking real. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna use the restroom. How many bouncers are bouncers? What? I'm back. Type shit. Type shit. Yeah, after I get these vouchers, I'm gonna go to bed. Sharing what? Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Did you see it? Bro. Type shit. Bro, I just deleted a Twilight with an item. Whatever. I could do the vouchers in resort. I'm gonna do a main adventure. Mm-hmm. No gamma. Ah. Is there anyone else that could help me here? Let me see. I just said 100 for 50. Let's see if anyone says anything. Want to do some raids or not? Like on my main. All right. I'm waiting for some stuff. I'm fucking tired. Why did I start a raid? All right. Get him, get him, get him. Hmm? Sorry. Look. Damn. Do I need to clutch? Because I'm dead. Yeah, GG's, we're dead. We're not beating this. Come on. One. Roll. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. One, two, three, four. Roll. Alright, I gotta go to Trader Zone now. Alright, you should go to sleep, man. Alright, man. Night, bro. Good night. Fuck it. Bro. No, they're not free vouchers. Gave boost tokens for them. Thank you for the sub, Bizarre guy. Wow.